Hello everyone, I'm here with another grammar lesson. In this lesson we are going to talk about noun clauses. And what is a noun clause? A noun clause has the same function as a single word noun. So we can say a noun clause is the same as a noun. Works like a noun. His house is beautiful. Here we have a single word noun, house. But when we want to change it to a noun clause, we have a group of words. Where he lives is beautiful. So his house is beautiful. Where he lives is beautiful. Noun and noun clause. Single word nouns have different functions in a sentence. So a noun clause will do the same. In this particular video, we will focus on the first function of the noun clause as the object of a sentence. So where can we see the object in the second position in a sentence? But just look at the other functions. We have subject of a sentence, object of the preposition, and complement of the adjective. So these are the functions of the noun clause. And our main focus in this video is the first one, object of a sentence. Okay. The words that introduce a noun clause are called subordinators or subordinating conjunctions. Sometimes they call them relative pronouns. These are wow words, big words. I don't want you to learn this word specifically, but knowing it doesn't hurt. So as you see, the list is a little bit long. Let's just simplify it. We have who, whoever, whom, whomever, what, whatever, blah, 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 and that, right? We can say all WH words, WH question words, and that can introduce a clause. So these are subordinators. They introduce a noun clause, WH question words, and that. Let's look at the word order of a noun clause. So we have I don't know. After I don't know, here I have a clause. We have the subordinator where, then the subject, Bob, verb, went, and the rest of the sentence, last night. So where Bob went, it doesn't look like a question to me. It looks like a sentence. I can understand. So after that, I have the noun clause. By the way, instead of a noun clause, you can use it. So this is the clue. If you're not sure whether this is the noun clause or not, you can say, I don't know where Bob went last night. I don't know it. I don't know it. I can't understand why she has left the children alone. I don't know it. Or I can't understand it. I don't believe what they said about you yesterday. I can't believe it. So it is a good way to test whether you're using it in the right place or not. So here we have the word order of a sentence. So a noun clause has a sentence format, subject plus verb. So it doesn't have the question format. You cannot use why has she. No, why she left, subject and verb. And sometimes after the subordinator, we have subject and verb, like nobody knows why, she, subject, went, verb. And at other times, we have the verb after the subordinator, and the subordinator itself works like the subject. Like these sentences, I can tell you who, here we have the subordinator as a subject, borrowed. So I have just the verb after that. Who borrowed my book? She understands what, subordinator as a subject, happened, verb. Nobody knows which, subordinator as a subject, came. So here came is the verb which follows the subordinator directly. First the chicken or the egg. And remember, we need the sentence format, not a question format. As I said, we're going to focus on the noun clause as the object of a sentence. The thing that I want you to pay attention to is whenever the verb, the tense of the verb is in simple present format, simple present tense, the verb doesn't change in the noun clause. I don't know. Don't is simple present, right? So in the question that we wanted to use, we have how long was she there? I don't know how long she was there. We do not change this verb because the verb in this clause, in the main clause, is in simple present tense. But sometimes we have simple past in the main clause, right? When we have simple past in the main clause, the verb in the noun clause changes as well. So we have this question, when will they arrive? Nobody told me. Told is the verb in the main clause, so, and it is in simple past tense. When will they arrive? So here I need to change the verb. Why? Because told in the main clause is in simple past form, right? Past tense. Nobody told me when they would arrive. And here I need a full stop. Why? Because nobody told me starts like a sentence. Okay? And these phrases introduce a noun clause. For example, we can say, I don't know. I don't know it. He didn't say it. So here, whatever follows these phrases can be a noun clause. I didn't ask her. They didn't explain. I have no idea why. I can't tell you if. She didn't tell me. We haven't told anyone. So these phrases introduce a noun clause. And here are examples like, I don't remember who he is. We have subject verb sentence format. And we have a full stop. Why? Because I don't remember starts like a sentence. We didn't hear what they were talking about. What is the subordinated? They, subject. Where is the verb? And we have a full stop at the end because it starts like a sentence. We didn't hear. We. So we have the subject at the beginning. So it's a sentence. So we have a full stop at the end. Nobody knows whether they passed. Nobody knows introduces a noun clause. Whether is our, but it functions like a subordinated because we had a yes/no question. In the next video, I will talk about yes/no questions and recorded speech. But so far, just know that whenever we do not have a WH question word, we use whether or if they passed, and we use a full stop. If the main clause starts like a sentence, as I said, we use a full stop. Like, I don't know why she left early, full stop. Because I don't know starts like a sentence. We have the subject at the beginning. But if the main clause starts like a question, we use a question mark at the end. Do you know? Do you know why she left early? Question mark. Why we need a question mark? Because we have a question format at the beginning. Do you know? So that's a question format. We need a question mark at the end. As I said, we are going to focus on noun clauses as the object of the sentence. Let's get into some exercises. The frame says, where is the bank? So we have this question, where is the bank? I'm sorry, I don't know. After I don't know, I need a noun clause. I don't know where the bank is, full stop. Because I don't know starts like a sentence. So I don't know where the bank is. We are going to change the bank and is. I don't know where the bank is. Use the teacher instead of the bank. I wait a little. You think about the answer, then I show you. Yeah, the correct answer. Okay. The answer is, I don't know where the teacher is. John. Think about it. I don't know where John is. My keys. So pay attention here. We have a plural now. The verb needs to change. The answer is, I don't know where my keys are. The books. The answer is, I don't know where my books are. My notebook. Pay attention whether the noun is singular or plural because it affects the verb that follows, so you need subject-verb agreement. My notebook. The answer is, I don't know where my notebook is, and full stop. Mr. Smith. I don't know where Mr. Smith is. The dishes. It's a plural noun. The answer is, I don't know where the dishes are. The sandwiches. Again, it's a plural noun. I don't know where the sandwiches are. The swimming pool. Singular noun. The answer is, I don't know where the swimming pool is. The bank. As you have it in the frame, I don't know where the bank is. Okay, I hope you answered correctly. Next exercise. So, in the main question, in the direct question, we have who do these packages belong to? I don't know. After I don't know, we learned that we need a noun clause. I don't know whose packages. They are subject verb, and we use a full stop at the end because I don't know starts like a sentence. So we are going to change packages, they, and are. So pay attention to the noun that follows, whether it's singular or plural. So if it's plural, okay, they are. If it is singular, you need the pronoun it and the verb is. Okay. I don't know whose packages they are. Glass. The answer is, I don't know whose glass it is. Why it? Because glass is singular. So it is, and we need subject-verb agreement. Homework. The answer is, I don't know whose homework it is. Plate. The answer is, I don't know whose plate it is. Books. It's a plural word. The answer is, I don't know whose books they are. Ring. Ring. Okay, ring. The answer is, I don't know whose ring it is. Cassettes. It's a plural noun. The answer is, I don't know whose cassettes that they are. Money. The answer is, I don't know whose money it is. Why it? Because money is uncountable. And coat. The answer is, I don't know whose coat it is. Briefcase. The answer is, I don't know whose briefcase it is. In packages, like the frame, I don't know whose packages they are. I hope you answered correctly. Next exercise. So we have the sentence, I can't remember his address. Now we have, can you remember? So it starts like a question, right? Can you remember? It has the format of a question. So look at the end of this noun clause. We have a question mark at the end. Can you remember what his address is? Question mark. Why question mark? Because it begins like a question. Okay. Now change address. Can you remember what his address is? Last name. This one is so easy. Just replace address. Yeah. Can you remember what his last name is? First name. Just say the sentence out loud. Get used to it. Can you remember what his first name is? Phone number. Can you remember what his phone number is? Exam grade. Can you remember what his exam grade is? Job. Can you remember what his job is? Business. Can you remember what his business is? Teacher's name. Can you remember what his teacher's name is? Brother's name. Can you remember what his brother's name is? Major. Major means field of study. Can you remember what his major is? Address, like the prank. Can you remember what his address is? Okay, I hope you answered correctly. Now, in this part, we have this frame. Dad, this math problem is too hard. Can you help me find its answer? Yeah, just let's figure out how we can solve it. And look at this part, let's figure out. So it is in the form of a sentence, right? We see it as sentence format. So we have a full stop at the end. Let's figure out how we can solve it, full stop, not a question mark. Change, figure out, and solve the problem. Let's figure out how we can solve the problem. Consider. Let's consider how we can solve the problem. See. Let's see how we can solve the problem. Help them. Let's see how we can help them. Get there. Let's see how we can get there. Decide. Let's decide how we can get there. Answer this question. Let's decide how we can answer this question. Do this puzzle. Let's decide how we can do this puzzle. Check. Let's check how we can do this puzzle. Solve the problem. Let's check how we can solve the problem. Figure out. Let's figure out how we can solve the problem. Okay? If you made a mistake, go back, redo the exercises, and you will get used to it. So in this part, I want you to pay attention to the verb that we have here. It is in simple past form, and I want you to change all these verbs to simple past tense when you're using them in the noun clause. I wonder who ate the cake. First, change these verbs into simple past, then say the answer. Okay? So let's do it together. I wonder who ate the cake. What is the past form of write? Wrote. Okay. So use it in the noun clause, please. I wonder who wrote the report. And we use the full stop at the end because I wonder starts like a sentence, and I wonder means I want to know. I wonder, I want to know. And we use a full stop at the end, as I said, because it starts like a sentence, it means that I have a subject at the beginning, not a verb. See the movie. Change it to simple past. I wonder who saw the movie. Take the paper. I wonder who took the paper. Read the book. Past form of read is read. I wonder who read the book. Go to the movies. I wonder who went to the movies. Spend the money. I wonder who spent the money. Buy the records. I wonder who bought the records. Leave early. The past form of leave is left. I wonder who left early. Break the glass. Break, broke. I wonder who broke the glass. Eat the cake. I wonder who ate the cake. Okay. Next exercise. Here you're going to answer these questions using I don't know. And as I said, I don't know is followed by a noun clause. And here we have the question, when does the movie start? I don't know when the movie starts. We have subject and verb, sentence format, not the question format. When was the conference? I don't know when the conference was. And as we have simple present here, I don't know. I don't know is in simple present tense. We do not change the verb in the noun clause. So the first question, what did you do yesterday? Answer this one. Use I don't know in your answer. Okay. I don't know what he did yesterday. What he did yesterday. Subordinated, subject, verb, sentence format. How long has she been in Canada? This was a question. Use I don't know in your answer. Okay. I don't know how long she has been in Canada. How long have they been in Turkey? All right. I don't know how long they have been in Turkey. When will he stop by? All right. I don't know when he will stop by. What is Mary's phone number? Okay. I don't know what Mary's phone number is. All right. Next exercise. In the next exercise, we are going to find the object in a sentence and then decide whether it's a single noun or object pronoun or it's a noun clause. Just remember, a noun clause is a group of words that here in this lesson, I just told you that it starts with a subordinator, then subject verb or subordinator plus the verb. So we have a group of words. But a single word noun, you know it. It's just one word and maybe a possessive plus a noun. So do this exercise. I give you like 30 seconds, then I will show you the answers and I will explain which one is a single word noun, which one is an object pronoun, which one includes a noun clause. And you can pause the video if you need more time. Okay. And the first one, by the way, if you're not ready, pause the video because I'm going to give you the answer now. I don't know the answer. The answer here is a single word noun. I like where she lives. Where she lives is a noun clause. Where subordinated, she subject, lives verb. I can't tell you what the answer is. What the answer is? Okay, this is a noun clause. What subordinated? The answer subject is verb. I don't know him. Him is an object pronoun. I don't understand why they feel this way. Noun clause. Why subordinated? They subject, feel verb, and then you have the rest of the sentence. I love their apartment. Their apartment is a single word noun. Do you remember what her name is? What her name is? Okay, this is a noun clause. What subordinator? Her name, noun or subject, and is the verb. She hasn't decided when she will tell her boss. When subordinated, she subject, will. Here we have the modal verb, tell, main verb, and her boss here is the object. So this is a noun clause. Next exercise. In the next exercise, it says use a noun clause as the object of each sentence. Example. How cold was it last night? I don't know how cold it was. Where is your roommate going? I don't know. He didn't tell me where he was going. So please answer these questions. Then I will show you the answer in 30 seconds. You can pause the video if you need more time. Okay, here are the answers. Please check your answers. Just about number 7 and number 8. I will talk about these two in another video. So do not worry about if and the word whether. I will talk about them later, not now. Okay, let's go to the next exercise. Here we have a story. You're going to use your own words and make noun clauses and complete these sentences to make a story. I will show you my my story as well, but this is not the only possible story. You can come up with your own and then see how close your answers are to mine. I will wait for 30 seconds, but you can pause the video, write your answers, and then check with mine. All right, I will show you the answers. 3 weeks ago, a police officer stopped me and my roommate and wanted to know where we were going. Full stop. I forgot to add a full stop here. Let me just add a full stop. All right. Since I was driving, he asked me why I was driving so fast. Again, full stop. I was so nervous that I began speaking in my native language. So he asked if I could speak English, full stop. So all of them need full stop. I forgot all the full stops. I began to speak English and explained that I was in a hurry, full stop. He wanted to know how long we had been driving, full stop. He also wanted to know what nationality I was, full stop. Then the officer asked to see my driver's license, but I didn't know where it was, full stop. My roommate, who was sitting quietly, couldn't believe what was happening, full stop. The officer wanted to know whether we were going to the university or not. And here we have the full stop there, happily. Finally, he gave me a ticket and said that I had to be more careful, full stop. As we drove away, my roommate promised me that he wouldn't tell anybody about it, full stop. So that is the end of part 1 about noun clauses. So in this video, we just covered what a noun clause is and how a noun clause can function as the object of the sentence. I will make another video and we will focus on the noun clause as the subject of the sentence, object of preposition, and the last function that I mentioned at the beginning. So that's it. Please let me know if this video was helpful, if you need more videos with exercises like this, and if there are any specific topics that you need help with considering English. Please write it in the comment section, and I will try to make a video about that. Thank you so much, and have a good day. Bye bye.